grateful to my parents. Got a lot of things from my parents. Got my eyes from them. Tenuous link? Tenuous? No, I think it's okay. So I have very good eyesight, which is a good thing in many situations. You know, it allows me to see ships on the horizon at sea, which is good. It also means that I don't have to wear glasses, which I understand means I'm at a reduced risk for having the rays of the sun focused onto my eyeballs and then having those melt, which is how glasses work to the best of my knowledge. Also means in a kind of hypothetical post-apocalyptic scenario, when climate change has caused the oceans to rise and the ozone layer to degrade, I would actually do very well. I would be very, very well. But it's a blessing and a curse, because it means when I'm walking down a long street, you know, with a long sidewalk, and I see a sort of casual acquaintance, I can see that person and recognize them from up to like 200 meters away, which is actually a very awkward situation, because I don't know if you've ever walked down a street before, but if you see someone who you kind of have met before and like kind of oh hey Yogi, and you kind of don't really have much to say to them. How's maths? Good?
Sorry.
Yeah, but you kind of see, there's kind of a point where once you're close enough you can start talking to them, and then there's a point where beyond which, further back, you can't really recognize them, but between there's like a crazy, awful no man's land of awkwardness where you can't really acknowledge them. You kind of have to make up something, pretend that your attention is diverted elsewhere. As soon as you see this person, you have to kind of like look across the street and be like, oh, I never noticed there was a cash point there. That's very exciting. And that's the situation if they're kind of a casual acquaintance. If you actively dislike them, hey Adam, it's even worse, because you then have to invent a sort of excuse which plausibly a reason where you're sort of inattentive enough that it's plausible that you don't see them, but you're engaged enough in what you're doing that they have no reason to stop and talk to you. You have to be simultaneously vacant and engaged, sort of like a toilet which is left half on the latch there. It says nothing in a window. Back, you know, a situation known to physicists as Schrodinger's toilet. And incidentally, this is a very good thing if you've accidentally done a poo in a physicist's bed. It's a good way to kind of, you know, well, according to my calculations, there was a 50% chance of there being a toilet there, and I took a risk. And, you know, maybe if you had to come in and observed the poo that I did in your bed, we wouldn't be in this mess. Little physics joke there for you.